What is up everyone, welcome back to another Gunpla review, and today I'm taking a look at the high-grade Universal Century RX-79BD2 Blue Destiny Unit 2 Exam. Of course, this one is a bit late too, another one off the backlog, but if you do want one of your own, then check out that link down there in the description and get yours at Hobbylink Japan. So there's what the Blue Destiny Unit 2 Exam looks like once it's snapped together out of the box. Of course, this kit right here is a newer and better variant of the Unit 2 high grade that came out in 2007. And just in case you're not familiar with this mobile suit, the Blue Destiny Unit 2 is from the Sega Saturn game Mobile Suit Gundam Side Story. And there is a quick look at it side by side with the original art, and as you can see with the high grade, they've definitely gone for a more modern, stockier take on the old school Gundam ground type. The first thing I will mention about this kit is while building it, I thought it seemed really monotonous with the blue. There is a whole lot of blue in this guy. But once it starts getting finished, especially in this mode right here, that orange and the white look so good against that blue. Of course, on mentioning that, there are two variants of this kit that you can build, and that is this one right here, which is considered the before being intercepted version. That's the one with the blue shoulders. And this one right here, which was intercepted by Zeon, and that's this one here with those big, bold, high contrast orange shoulders. One more variant you can make with this kit, of course, is the exam mode. That means you have a choice of foils for the eyes and the cameras on this guy. That's the standard green here, as well as the red berserk eyes and cameras. Personally, I went for the red to go with the orange of the Zeon. As for the rest of the stickers, we do get quite a few color correcting ones, especially for white. That's these four here. Those were for on the ankles. The rest here, 10 and 13, they're for using around here on the back, up here on the thrusters. Personally, for me, they were too big, so I decided to leave them off. As for those last ones, the yellow triangles, they go on the front of the cockpit as well as on the fronts of the knees. We also do have a set of decals as well. Most of the ones here are the Federation ones I didn't use because I went for the Zeon variant, so the only one I did use was this one here on the shoulder. And what we get in here are those alternate blue shoulders, the beam rifle as well as beam machine gun, two beam sabers, the shield, one alternate hand, as well as these alternate backpack parts. As for the shoulder sections, they're fairly self-explanatory, same as the orange ones, just in blue. As for manipulators, we get a standard set of holding hands as well as one widespread open left hand. As for this unit's loadout, it's nothing we haven't seen before. That's the beam rifle in the same blue and dark gray of the kit. We've got a foil seal there on the sight, a 100mm machine gun, which we've seen multiple times before with a swinging handle, as well as that swinging stock, a standard set of pink beam sabers, and lastly, the shield. When not in use, those beam saber handles can be stored inside the leg. They pop onto a peg like that, and that just sticks in there like so. The last thing we have in here then are these alternate backpack parts. In order to use those, you just pop off that big space use backpack, take off these little covers, and they just stick on like that. Pretty simple. One thing I can say about this kit, and something I could say about a lot of Bandai's recent UC releases, is that the build quality and the articulation are top notch. The shoulders are great, the waist is great, the hips, knees, elbows, everything. The only thing that is a bit of a letdown would be the ankles. There is the full spin at the head, down, up. The whole head can flip up at that neck in there. The arm all the way up at the shoulder, and that is awesome there. That double joint is great. Full rotation, this little armor segment moves out as well as back in. Independent up and down in there. Full rotation of the arm, and absolutely perfect bend at the elbow. We've got two joints in here at the wrist, one inside there, that blue section that moves around, as well as that standard ball and socket. A ball joint in at the waist, but this is quite effective as it's made from two segmented parts. There is side to side, pretty good. Forward and back, again, really nice design here. Front skirting can move up, is on a ball joint, so we do have a bit of in and out, only a bit. Side skirt up, as well as swinging forward and back. As usual, nothing around here at the butt flap. Leg kick all the way to the front, blocked a bit at the back. There they are, we've got the full splits. Full rotation, an epic bend at the knee, a rocking forward and back up here, a ball joint, 360 rotation, up and down. The side to side is blocked by these large pieces. This is the only thing that lets down the articulation, and this section does move up and down. So all in all, besides those ankles side to side, pretty much perfect. We also do have this little bit of a moving gimmick. Well, it's not a gimmick, it's more of a parts form kind of thing. This can pull out like that, pop into this raised section, throw this back on, and it does that. So just moves it out a little bit, nothing extreme. So that is it for the review. So the high grade Universal Century Blue Destiny Unit 2 Exam is definitely a great little high grade. Sure, it does nothing we haven't seen before, but it does everything absolutely right. Everything about this is what I think should be the baseline quality for a high grade. Like I said, it does nothing out of the ordinary, nothing extreme, but it does everything it should do perfectly, and it looks great. So if you are a fan of the old game, if you just want an awesome blue and orange Gundam, or for any reason you want one of your own, then you can check out that link down in the description. Hopefully I'll get this backlog out of the way soon and get back into new kits. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.